Hey folks, so some of you wanted to know a little bit about sleep, and so what I thought I'd do is give you my top 10 tips to getting good sleep. Now, everybody has different rhythms, everybody has different lifestyle, everyone has different habits. So some of these are fairly generic, fairly general, but I think if you tried some of these or even all of these, you would find that it would make a bit of a difference in terms of the quality of your sleep and the quantity of your sleep. And we need both of those things. We can't have one or the other by choice. We need to try and choose both. And to get both, you need that decent sleep window. And that means the opportunity to get somewhere between 7 and 9 hours. That's roughly what the science says in terms of what we need to function optimally. So the top 10, here we go. Let's get on with it. So the first thing, number one, is morning light. You get outside and get that natural light into your eyes because it will wash away the melatonin, your sleep hormone, from the night. You'll be clearer thinking. You will be more productive and less of that sort of stuffiness, sort of that cotton wool brain that may start your day sometimes. So outside in the natural light, about 10 minutes minimum. Number two, move daily. Move your body so that by the end of the day, there is a little bit of physical fatigue as well as the mental fatigue, which we will have most days from a heavy work day anyway. So moving your body, even if it's just a 30-minute walk, that will be enough to at least give your body something to work on overnight, and therefore you'll probably get a little bit more deep sleep. Think about the stimulants that you're drinking. So coffee is the obvious one. Everyone loves it. Most people love a cup of coffee. But try and give yourself a big window from when you stop drinking your stimulants to bedtime, because caffeine has a half-life of 6 hours. In other words, if you have a cup of coffee at 12 noon, half the caffeine in that cup will still be in your system at 6 p.m. So give yourself the afternoon maybe with herbal teas. So you're still going through the routine of having a hot drink, but you're not getting the caffeine in the same way you would be with a coffee or a strong tea. Number four, unwind. Give yourself the opportunity to decompress from the day. That might be using that walk as a way of doing it. Get the dog out if you've got a dog, and get yourself out so you get some fresh air into your lungs, you burn off a little bit of that cortisol, you give yourself some time in nature. You might have a bath, you might read a book, whatever works for you, but find a way of winding down and helping your nervous system calm down from the day. Obviously that's your brain and your nervous system, so that you set yourself up for better sleep. Block blue light is number 5. Blue light is everywhere. It's in our light bulbs, it's televisions, computers, mobile phones, tablets, it's everywhere. We're drowning in blue light. And so at the end of the day, we need to be winding down, but also reducing the amount of blue light in our atmosphere, in our area. So don't dim the lights in your house. Try and stay off screens a good hour and a half to 2 hours before bedtime so that you're not sending the wrong signals to your brain, because blue light tells your brain it's wake up time. That's why you get out in the morning. Number 6, food timing. Try and leave a gap between when you last eat and when you go to bed by at least an hour and a half, maybe even 2 hours, so the digestion process is done. And therefore your heart rate can come down, and that will help you sleep better. Number 7 is timing and rhythm. Timing of when you go to bed and when you wake up. Try and get them to sit at about the same every day. That's every day, not just during the week. And within about half an hour. So that helps you get into a bit of a rhythm, both from a routine point of view, but also from a biochemical point of view. The patterns that your body follows internally, everything has a clock. And so if you can stay within the same rhythm every day, it will make that sleep a little bit easier to get into. Then the last 3, number 8 is temperature. So these are all environment now. So temperature, between about 17 and 19 is the sweet spot for sleeping well. Have a bath or a shower before you go to bed. That will help drop your body temperature because all the blood rushes to the surface. Don't lie there. Number 9, nearly there. Number 9, don't lie there if you can't get to sleep. It's like sitting at the dining table waiting to get hungry. We don't. We sit there when we actually go and eat. Same thing with sleep. Don't lie in bed not getting to sleep. Go and do something else. Go and read a book, something not stimulating. Try again later, because otherwise you're teaching your brain that this is the place where I'll lie with my eyes open. So that's not the right message. And lastly, the last one, blackout. Blackout. Now this is difficult during summertime because it's light so early in the morning and light so late in the evening. But get blackout blinds or some way of being able to eliminate as much light as possible, because light is basically a signal of awake time. You could wear a little blindfold type thing so that you can cover your eyes up and actually eliminate all of the light like you do on a plane. So those are the top 10. Hopefully they were useful. Hopefully they're things that you can add into your routine. Keen to hear how you get on.